There are things that are under our control and others that are not. Opinions, preferences, desires, and aversions. In a word, everything that is inherent in our actions is under our control. On the other hand, the body, wealth, reputation, authorities. In a word, everything that is not inherent to our actions is beyond our control. Stoic philosophy. Hello and welcome to our channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss our valuable content. Today we're diving into a topic that's so essential for our daily lives. 7 Stoic lessons you'll use every day. Improve your life. Let's begin with the wisdom of the Stoic philosophers. Let me take you back a few years to a time when my life was a whirlwind of anxiety and stress. The pressures of modern life had me in their vice-like grip, squeezing the joy and tranquility out of every moment. Deadlines loomed like ominous clouds, and the weight of societal expectations pressed down on my shoulders like a heavy burden. It felt like I was caught in a never-ending storm with no way to escape. Can you relate to that feeling? The relentless worry, the sleepless nights, and the constant stream of responsibilities that left you gasping for air. It's a scenario many of us find ourselves in, a never-ending cycle of stress and anxiety where we seem like helpless spectators in the play of our own lives. I remember waking up every morning with a sense of dreading the day's challenges and uncertainties. It was as if the world had conspired to throw every obstacle in my path, and I was struggling just to stay afloat. It's a feeling that's hard to put into words, but if you've been there, you know it all too well. At that point, I reached a breaking point. I knew I had to find a way out of this never-ending cycle. I couldn't continue to be a victim of circumstance, reacting to life's challenges with fear and anxiety. I needed something more, something that could provide me with the guidance and strength to navigate the storm. It was during this turbulent period that I stumbled upon the ancient wisdom of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics, with their timeless teachings, became my lighthouse in the midst of the storm. Their wisdom offered me a lifeline, a way to regain control of my life and find peace and purpose in the chaos. As I delved deeper into Stoic philosophy, I realized that it was not just a set of abstract ideas. It was a practical toolkit for life. The Stoics taught me how to differentiate between what I could control and what I couldn't, giving me the power to focus my energy where it mattered most. They opened my eyes to the importance of perspective, showing me that it's not the events themselves but our perception of them that truly matters. Every day, I applied their teachings, and slowly but surely, my life began to change. I learned to embrace the present moment, finding joy in the simple things, and I discovered the strength to face life's challenges with resilience and courage. The Stoics reminded me of the value of virtue and the pursuit of wisdom, guiding me on a path of personal growth and self-discovery. My life was transformed. The relentless anxiety and stress that once plagued me began to loosen their grip. I felt like I was regaining control, becoming the author of my own story and not just a passive character. I found peace in the midst of chaos and purpose in every action. Now I'm here to share these Stoic lessons with you, not as some distant philosopher, but as someone who knows the depths of despair and the heights of transformation. These lessons have become an integral part of my daily life, and I can vouch for their effectiveness. So as we journey through these 7 lessons today, remember that they are not just ancient words. They are the keys to unlocking the door to a more fulfilled, peaceful, and resilient life. The Stoics have left us a legacy of wisdom, and I invite you to join me in exploring it. Together, we can navigate life's storms with the wisdom of the Stoics and emerge stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled. It's a path to a more fulfilling and liberated life where you're in charge of your own happiness. Principle 1. Insults or offenses. The first principle, insults or offenses, is a fundamental lesson from the Stoic philosophy that has the power to transform the way we experience the world and our interactions with others. Epictetus reminds us that the true harm doesn't lie in the insult or offense itself. Rather, it resides in how we choose to react to these situations. Consider those times when someone belittles you or disrespects you. It's a natural human reaction to feel hurt or defensive in these moments. But here's the wisdom. It only truly harms you if you allow it. In other words, the power is in your hands to decide whether you will be affected by these external opinions or not. It's a profound shift in perspective. Instead of seeing yourself as a victim of the circumstances or the judgments of others, you become the one in control of your emotional responses. You're no longer at the mercy of what people say or think about you. Think about it like this. Do you want to win or lose? By win, I mean achieving a state of inner peace and emotional stability. By lose, I mean allowing the external opinions of others to dictate your happiness and well-being. It's essential to understand that you have the power to choose. You can choose not to react negatively to insults or offenses. Imagine the satisfaction you'll feel later when you realize that you've remained unshaken and that you haven't allowed someone else's negativity to disrupt your inner harmony. This satisfaction is more than a simple victory. It's a testament to your inner strength and resilience. It's the kind of strength that can only come from practicing principles. So, remember, it's not the insult that harms you, it's your reaction to it. By choosing not to be swayed by negative external influences, you'll become stronger, more unshakable, and better equipped to navigate the complexities of the human experience. This first principle is the foundation upon which you can build a more emotionally resilient and fulfilling life. Principle 2, maintain firm purposes. Principle number 2, maintain firm purposes, is a compelling insight from Epictetus that can change the way we approach our life's path and the pursuit of our goals. In a world where the opinions of others often hold tremendous sway over our decisions and actions, this principle serves as a steadfast anchor for our personal growth and self-discovery. Epictetus instructs us not to be swayed by the ever-shifting winds of others' opinions. It's natural to seek the approval and validation of those around us. But, as philosophical thought teaches, if we genuinely want to live an authentic and full life, we must stay steadfast in our dedication to our own beliefs, even in the face of derision or mockery. Picture this. You're pursuing a dream, a goal, or a passion that means the world to you. Along the way, you face skepticism, laughter, and perhaps even ridicule from others who can't see the vision you hold. This is where the Stoic philosophy steps in, offering invaluable guidance. The powerful lesson here is to resist the fear of others' opinions, altering the course you've set for yourself. It's an essential reminder that the path to greatness is often a solitary one, illuminated by the unwavering light of your own determination. The people who once ridiculed you for your dedication will eventually come to admire you for your unyielding commitment to your purpose. This principle goes beyond just pursuing your passions. It extends to all aspects of your life, whether it's your career choices, your personal values, or your moral compass. It's a call to be true to yourself, regardless of the external noise. Imagine living a life where you're not constantly seeking validation or conforming to the expectations of others. Instead, you stand strong for your purpose, embracing the unique path you've chosen. In doing so, you not only gain a sense of personal fulfillment, but also become an inspiration to others. In essence, maintain firm purposes is an invitation to lead your life according to your principles, to choose your own path, and to let your unwavering dedication guide you to greatness. It's a lesson that empowers us to overcome the fear of judgment and find our true selves. Don't be afraid to stand out, even when the world seems to be pulling you in different directions. Your steadfastness in your purpose will lead to admiration and respect, both from others and, most importantly, from yourself. Principle 3, don't worry if someone speaks ill of you. Principle number 3, don't worry if someone speaks ill of you, carries a profound message that speaks directly to our modern society. where social media and public opinion often hold a significant influence over our lives. It's a reminder that your self-worth should never be tethered to external validations or the judgments of others. Imagine those moments when you feel the sting of a negative comment, an unfounded criticism, or gossip about you. It's entirely natural to experience feelings of discomfort, hurt, or insecurity when confronted with such situations. But what Epictetus teaches us is that the true harm doesn't lie in these external comments. It's how we choose to react to them that determines their impact on us. The philosophy encourages us to recognize that our identity and self-worth are not defined by the opinions of others. You are only someone in the context of those things that are under your control: your values, your character, and your actions. Your happiness should never be contingent on how popular or well-liked you are on social media or in your broader social circles. The key lesson here is to live according to your own nature, to embrace your genuine self, and to let go of the need for constant validation from others. You should never allow anyone's negative words or judgments to hold power over your emotional well-being. The truth is, nobody can truly hurt you unless you grant them that power. This principle is a liberating call to shift your focus from external approval to internal contentment. It invites you to nurture a sense of self-assurance and confidence that isn't swayed by the fleeting opinions of others. By anchoring your happiness within yourself, you gain an unshakable sense of inner peace. Imagine living a life where you're not perpetually seeking likes, comments, or approval on social media. Instead, your happiness radiates from your inner sense of self-worth and personal values. In this way, you're empowered to engage with the world authentically, unburdened by the constant need for validation. Don't worry if someone speaks ill of you is a call to reclaim your sense of self and place it beyond the reach of external influences. By understanding that your happiness is in your hands and that nobody can harm you without your consent, you embark on a journey toward genuine self-empowerment and unwavering inner peace. This principle empowers you to be true to your unique self and to remain resilient in the face of criticism or negativity from others. Principle 4. Exercise high control. Principle number 4. Exercise high control provides us with a powerful metaphor and a practical approach to achieving mental resilience in the face of insults and offenses. It compares protecting your mind to safeguarding your home, emphasizing the importance of maintaining control over your inner world. This principle underscores the transformative potential of self-discipline and emotional regulation. Imagine your mind as your most precious sanctuary, akin to your home. Just as you wouldn't allow uninvited strangers to enter your house freely, you shouldn't permit insults and offenses to occupy your mind. The moment you allow these negative, external influences to infiltrate your mental space is the moment you relinquish control over your emotional well-being. Self-discipline and control are the keys to this transformative practice. By exercising control over your reactions, you can choose not to react impulsively to insults or offenses. Instead, you create a space for reflection, a buffer that allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than emotionally. This subtle shift in your approach can lead to a significant change in your life, offering you more peace and happiness. Picture this: someone hurls an insult or an offense at you, seeking to disrupt your inner peace. Instead of reacting impulsively, you pause, take a deep breath, and consider your response. You choose not to grant them access to your mental space. In doing so, you retain control over your emotional state. The result? You experience a profound sense of peace and happiness that isn't easily disturbed by external influences. This practice of mental control can lead to a life that's more harmonious and fulfilling, where you're not constantly at the mercy of others' words and actions. In essence, exercise high control is an invitation to protect your mental space, just as you would protect your home. By embracing self-discipline and emotional control, you can navigate life's challenges with a sense of inner calm and resilience. This principle reminds us that while we can't always control external events, we can always control our responses, and therein lies the path to greater peace and happiness. Principle 5. Act according to your best judgment. Principle number 5. Act according to your best judgment encapsulates a powerful message that encourages us to live our lives authentically, guided by our inner principles and values. It's a reminder that we should never be ashamed of staying true to our convictions, even in the face of potential judgment from others. This principle extends beyond our daily lives and is especially pertinent in the context of our interactions on social media. Consider those moments when you're faced with a decision that aligns with your principles, but may invite criticism or disapproval from others. It's often tempting to compromise those principles to avoid the wrong judgment of those around you. However, the teachings of instills in us the value of operating according to our own moral compass and without worrying about what other people think. Why fear the wrong judgment of others when you're living a life true to your values? This question lies at the heart of this principle. It encourages you to reflect on your actions and decisions, not through the lens of external validation, but through the lens of personal integrity and authenticity. In the context of social media, where likes, comments, and shares often drive our actions, this principle is especially relevant. It's a call to resist the temptation of conforming to popular trends, fads, or opinions in the pursuit of social validation. Instead, it urges you to let your true self shine, even if it means standing out or going against the prevailing tide. Imagine a life where you never have to pretend or compromise your values to fit in. You're not afraid of being seen for who you truly are, and you're not anxious about the judgments of others. This is the essence of act according to your best judgment. Living in accordance with your principles and values can be incredibly liberating. It not only empowers you to lead a life that's authentic and true to yourself, but it also inspires others to do the same. Your actions can serve as a model for those around you, showing them the power of staying true to one's convictions. In essence, act according to your best judgment is a reminder to lead a life that's consistent with your principles, values, and morals. It's a call to resist the fear of being judged or criticized for living authentically. Your true self is your greatest asset, and you should never allow social validation to compromise your authenticity. This principle empowers you to be a beacon of integrity and inspire others to do the same. Principle 6. Don't worry if someone speaks ill of you. Principle number 6. Don't worry if someone speaks ill of you serves as a poignant reminder of the philosophy's core principles and the enduring message that our inner peace should never be dependent on the words or judgments of others. It emphasizes the importance of resilience and self-empowerment in the face of criticism or negativity. In life, we often encounter situations where people speak ill of us, criticize our choices, or attempt to undermine our self-esteem. It's a universal experience and can be challenging to navigate. The value of following our own moral compass and not worrying about what other people think is something that optimism instills in us. This principle encourages us to cultivate patience and understanding when faced with those who judge or speak ill of us. It's a gentle reminder that our lives are our own, and we are the ones who know ourselves best. By not allowing others' opinions to influence our self-worth, we regain control over our emotional well-being. Imagine a life where you don't feel the constant burden of external judgment. Instead, you have the inner strength to tolerate those who may criticize you with patience and grace. This resilience allows you to remain steadfast in your journey, unwavering in the face of external opinions. Tolerating those who judge you with patience is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to your emotional maturity and self-awareness. It is a demonstration of your power to remain unperturbed in the face of criticism. In essence, this principle underscores the importance of self-respect and self-acceptance. It encourages you to remember that you are the ultimate authority in your life. You possess a deep understanding of your values, choices, and actions. By maintaining this inner wisdom, you can protect your emotional well-being from the undue influence of others. In summary, "Don't worry if someone speaks ill of you" is a reminder of your inherent strength and self-awareness. It empowers you to reclaim your inner peace and happiness from the grip of external opinions. It's a call to remain patient and composed in the face of criticism, knowing that your self-worth is unwavering and independent of others' judgments. Ultimately, it allows you to lead a life that's authentic, resilient, and free from the fear of external negativity. Principle 7, no one can hurt you. Principle number 7, no one can hurt you, is a powerful reminder that our emotional well-being should never be held hostage by the judgments or insults of others. It encapsulates the essence of Stoic wisdom, emphasizing the importance of emotional resilience and self-confidence. In life, we often encounter situations where others may criticize us or pass judgments based on their own perceptions, values, or beliefs. But optimism reminds us that expecting everyone to share our perspective is foolish and unreasonable. This idea exhorts us to hold firm to our principles and not allow these outside forces impact us. The crux of this lesson is the understanding that nobody can truly hurt you unless you allow it. By adopting this perspective, you regain control over your emotional responses. You acknowledge that the power to determine your self-worth and happiness resides within you, not in the words or actions of others. In situations where someone insults or judges you, it's essential to reflect on your actions and choices. Ask yourself whether you have acted in accordance with your principles and values. If the answer is yes, then you should not carry the burden of regret. Instead, you should find solace in the knowledge that you have remained true to yourself. Remember that you are the person who knows yourself best. You have a deep understanding of your intentions, your motivations, and the moral compass that guides your actions. When you live in alignment with your values, you can confidently navigate the complexities of life, secure in the knowledge that you have acted in the best way you know how. This principle is a profound affirmation of your self-worth and self-knowledge. It's a call to rise above external judgments and opinions, knowing that your happiness is your responsibility. By internalizing this lesson, you free yourself from the fear of external negativity and criticism, and you embark on a path of genuine self-empowerment. In essence, "no one can hurt you" is a powerful reminder that your emotional well-being is within your control. It's an invitation to live a life that's resilient, authentic, and free from the weight of external influences. By understanding that you are the ultimate authority on your self-worth and happiness, you can navigate life with grace, confidence, and unshakable inner peace. In our journey through these 7 profound principles, we've explored the wisdom of Epictetus and uncovered timeless truths that can transform our lives. These teachings offer us a path to greater emotional resilience, personal growth, and a profound sense of inner peace. Have you ever felt the sinking weight of negativity from others? The burden of judgments and insults that seem to shatter your day? I can relate. We've all been there. However, Stoicism's beauty is found in its ability to free us from this emotional chaos. Epictetus taught us that it's not the insults or offenses that harm us, but our reactions to them. We have the choice to remain unshaken, to find strength and patience, and to persist in our purpose despite the mockery of others. We've learned not to let our happiness hinge on the ever-fluctuating tides of external validation. We've been encouraged to live authentically, to embrace our true selves, and to let go of the fear of judgment. We've discovered the importance of guarding our inner sanctuary, protecting our minds as we would our homes, and the transformative potential of self-discipline. We've been reminded that we can't control external events, but we can always control our responses, leading to a life of greater peace and happiness. And finally, we've realized that no one can truly hurt us unless we allow it. We've been empowered to rise above external judgments, to stay true to our values, and to find solace in our self-knowledge. These principles are not just words on a page. They are a roadmap to a more fulfilling, resilient, and liberated life. They invite us to reclaim our emotional well-being from the grasp of external influences, to find strength in our authenticity, and to cultivate inner peace that remains unshaken in the face of life's challenges. It's a journey that transcends time and resonates deeply with the human experience. As you embark on this path, remember that you are the author of your own story, the guardian of your happiness, and the holder of your inner peace. May these Stoic teachings guide you to a life filled with strength, resilience, and the unwavering knowledge of your true self. Thank you for joining me on this profound journey. If you found value in this exploration, I invite you to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on the wisdom we continue to share. Together, we can navigate life's complexities with grace, courage, and an unshakable spirit.